Welcome to the Concrete Genius Podcast. I'm your host, Sauce McKenzie. Follow me on Concrete Genius 6 on Twitter. Follow me on Concrete Genius Pod on Instagram, Concrete Genius Media on Facebook and YouTube. Also go to concretegenius.com and get a copy of my book, The Game Changer, a game changer for your everyday life. I know life can be hard, man. We go through a lot of ups and downs. Trust me, I've endured the worst. I've seen it all, like stuff that would break most men. And it's a lot of men feeling like that, don't have a lot of answers. And I can't give you a lot of answers, but if I can answer one thing, it might lead to 10 or 15 things. And we got 8 chapters in here. The Game Changer, I got worksheets for you to help write down your plans for what you want for the future. And it won't seem so far away. You know, forgiving yourself, loving yourself, meeting a mentor. It's all in here, The Game Changer. This ain't no yakety yak. This is coming from a real OG that walked away from it. Now I'm shopping at Whole Foods. So if you want to hear it, here it go. The Game Changer by Coach John Loudon. Other than that, man, everything good. I went to the dentist today. If you only listening to this on the stream, the audio, just picture like some teeth somebody just paid $40,000 for, and I was born with them. My favorite time of the year, going to the dentist. I got a nice dentist too, I ain't gonna lie. Super nice. Like, we go in there, chop it up a little bit. The hygienist, she clean me. She from Colombia or something. I put the big shades on, the big blockers on. Lay back in the chair. They got Sports Center playing up top. I'm watching the highlights, getting them straight. Getting told not to brush too hard. Got a couple of sensitive areas around the gum line. Heavy-handed. My gums receding a little bit on 2 teeth. When you touch it, make you jump. But other than that, no cavities, you know what I mean? Feeling still looking good. Flossing good, you know, so $1 million smile, baby. You know, blessed with it genetically. However you got to get it, though. I ain't no hater. If you got to pay $30,000 for it, hey, bro, boss up. Baby girl, boss up. You bought your teeth, boss up. I seen plenty of teeth be like, man, I got a nice smile. I'm finna go buy one. I ain't got the smile I want. I'm finna go buy one. Like, bro, that's a flex. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you got the ability to do with your money right now, man, go do that shit, bro. Like, don't let nobody make you feel bad about what you got to do with your money. Because it's your life. You know what I'm saying? You only get one run at this shit, bro. So get on that fly shit, do what you got to do, and do what you got to do to get you some bread. And spend your money on whatever you want to. Like, whatever. Even if I don't agree with it, who am I? If some dude you see on the podcast don't agree with it. Now, I might think it's not safe. Like, you talk about a BBL or something. I don't have no beef with a woman wanting to get one. That's her business. Whatever a woman got to do to make herself feel good, that's her business. My only thing be like, are the risks worth the reward? But I'm never going to knock somebody for doing what they want to do with their coin. It's their bread. Do what you got to do. Life is short. Make yourself feel good. Take a trip. You know what I'm saying? Build an addition to your crib. Buy a new whip. Buy some new clothes. Spend some on a purse. Maybe you stepping outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, spend some on an outfit, bro. Get you the Gucci polo. Get you the slippers, bro. Like, step outside the box and reward yourself. You know? Baby girl, go on get that Chanel you've been looking at for a year. Just go on get it. See how you feel. You gonna feel good, and if you don't, take that motherfucker back, baby girl. You know how we get out. Shit. I mean, it's just, I don't like it. You know, it don't fit comfortably. You better take that motherfucker back, baby. Shit, you a hustler. I buy some motherfucking designers in a minute. Them motherfucker hurt my feet. Yeah, bro, these bitches going back. If I don't like how they look on my feet, they going back. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't hit how I want them to hit, that shit going back. I don't give a fuck how much bread I do or don't got. I will be at customer service trying to get that money back, bucko. Shit. But nah, man, splurge on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Take that vacation. You know, everybody got a therapeutic place somewhere. I don't know why my shit keep jumping off the pick. I'm getting mad. But everybody got a therapeutic place somewhere. You know, mine is Vegas, the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Scottsdale too, but I just like the casinos. I like the atmosphere better in Vegas. I like the food a little better. Vegas got more diversity. Phoenix is kind of heavy on Latin tip, which is, that's them, but Vegas got a little more diversity. It's growing. I like the excitement. So when I get out there, I get recharged. You know what I'm saying? That sun work good for me. I'm an Indian and shit, so that D3 be hitting, be slapping. Got me looking good, polished. So that 117 shit, that shit how you passing out in this motherfucker like you took anabolic steroid or something, bro, if you ain't careful. And the one thing you can't do out there in June, July, and August, I learned this the hard way. Don't ask me how, but, man, don't drink out there, bro. If you go out there in the summertime, you want to go drink, go in April. Go for March Madness, get slapped. It's 60, 65, 70, cool. When it's 112, bro, unless you already at the crib, I highly advise drinking out that motherfucker, bro. Go on vacation, enjoy your family. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all in the AC, the club, and then the AC, the hotel right there, y'all in the lounge or something, and then you going straight up to the room, all right, cool. But if you going anywhere outside, get you some rest. And another thing to help you if you traveling to Vegas for a vacation, as soon as you get there, bro, take a nap. If you coming from the Eastern time zone, Central time zone, as soon as you get there, unless it's early, you can't check in or something, or you get there late and you just finna kick it. If you get there like 10, 11, 12, get you something to eat, maybe go shop, gamble if you a little bit, and then when you can check in and take you a nap, bro. About from like 4 to 7, 4 to 8 Vegas time, if you can get you like a 2-3 hour nap, oh, you rolling. You rolling. Either take you a nap or your ass going to bed early that night. If you over 40, your ass going to bed if you don't take that power nap for Vegas, bro. I'm just giving you the real. So when you get there, midday, kick it a little bit, get in your room, bro, take your shower or something, and lay down. But even before you do that, go to the grocery store. Go to the grocery store and get you like 2 6-packs of the tall, smart alkaline waters or some type of big water. Get you a cooler, and then depending on how many people with you, get you some snacks, some chips or something, and then get you like, depending on how many days you be there, I try to drink 8 waters a day, 8 to 10. And I ain't even counting the waters I'm drinking when I'm out. So depending on how many people with you, maybe get 2-3 cases of water. You don't never want to not wake up in the middle of the night and not have no water. Get that water. It's hot. I know you want to get up like we just got here. We want to move around. Take your ass to bed, bro. I'm telling you, not doing this, if you over a certain age, I don't care how healthy you think you is, it can be very harmful. Because your body's still running on East Coast time. And you probably ain't been up at the airport 2 hours for your flight. You got up an hour and a half before that, depending on how you stay from the airport. You can carry that luggage. You can walk through the airport twice. You can set up on a flight. God forbid you traveling a layover. You can set up on a plane 4 hours. You done waited for your luggage. Unless you got picked up, you done had to get on a shuttle, get a rental car. You get your car. You've been up a long time. That's like a day of work on the East Coast already. You done just worked your 9 to 5. Most niggas, you working 9 to 5, you really working 9 to 40. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically a day. So get in that room, stop by the store, be it a Walmart, Smith's, wherever you at, stop by the store, get you plenty of water. Buy as much water as you can. Even if you got to give it away when you leave. If you just give it, I just buy waters and I see dudes at the gas station, I just give them to them. But like, keep you some cold waters. And if you really a vet, like buy a cooler. Get you a cooler, like 2 bags of ice. That cooler, keep that cooler full. Now you swerving. So get that nap, right? Then when you get that nap, you probably gonna wake up about, if you get a good one, black your windows out, the air AC hitting just right, you get a good one to about, say your flight left 6 that morning, you got there 7:30. 7, you got out there by the time you check your room, it's 2 o'clock, 1:32. Take your nice shower, black that mug out. Sleep to about, you fall asleep about 4-ish. Sleep to about 7:30. Man, it's up. You can roll up, stretch, lay there for a minute, watch some shit, you know what I'm saying? Call back to the East Coast, because now it's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, so call back. Let motherfuckers know you good. Take you another shower, drink some water, put your clothes on. Now you up all night. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be up to about 4, 5 in the morning if you choose to, easily. Now you come back, go about 4, 5, sleep to about 8, 9, 10. Now you got a day and you got your night. Now you rolling the rest of the trip. You do it how you want. You want a rough ride that next day? Say you got there on a Thursday. Thursday you did it my way, went to bed. Friday you up kicking it. And you leave Sunday morning, you take you another little nap Friday. You could rough ride all day Saturday, all Saturday night, go straight to the airport. If you choose to be a rough rider. But if it's hot and you drinking, you need to sleep. If you really need to sleep anyway if it's hot, honestly, bro. It's kind of dangerous. It's like returning a punt if you don't sleep enough. But if you drinking, you better get some sleep. And if you not drinking, you should get some sleep. But at least staying hydrated is like shoulder pads. You got to have them on to even play, bro. Helmet, shoulder pads, like cleats. You got to drink water, cuz. This is emotional to me, cuz I've almost fumbled at the goal line a couple of times in that motherfucker. Like, you know, I'm the type of dude used to I rode a big wheel off a garage. So like, if that lets you know like what type of person I was before you met the calm, peaceful, serene me, I haven't always been this epic stoic picture of, you know, calm and resiliency, you know, and just cool under fire. I've always been cool, but I used to bring fire with me. So I had to curve that. I've learned to curve that as I've reached, became an elder statesman. The young, ripe age of 51, I've learned to curve those behaviors, you know, getting out the streets, you know, a decade and some change ago, more than that really, but getting away from that, like, that forced me to mature, you know what I'm saying? Like, coming home to a woman you love, coming home to kids, like, that's going to force you to mature. And then you just start being grateful for what you survived than for what you think you could get into or your impulse. Because impulses is hard, bro. Like, you know, I give you this game about how to survive in Vegas because, like I said, I've always pushed it to the limit. I've always driven my car too fast. I was always the first dude to jump a fence, unless it was one of them Javante Davis niggas around. I was always going to take off on somebody. If they fuck with me, I can almost count the times, like, on one hand, without no thumb, of times that I probably didn't, you know, turn up and I should have or I could have, you know what I'm saying? Or I didn't for some reason. Like, that's how wild I used to be. Like, I just, my ignition was lit for some reason. You know, and I've always, as I've gotten older, I always analyzed that and wondered. I'm blessed by God, but I always wondered, why was my fuse so high? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was like 33, 34, like, why was I was just ready. So just to be alive and be talking to you is such a blessing because I used to always be ready. So like, if I bought some speakers, you hooked up my speakers, and I'm like, bro, it's my second time. This shit ain't, well, I ain't nothing I could do. bro, when I come over there, we gonna have to do something. That's how I was wired. Like, so I have dreams, I thank God, at night because I'm still alive. You know what I mean? Like, I've read into all these confrontational situations, like, man, I don't give a fuck, but it's gonna either go my way or this way. And you read about dudes like that in the news every day. So like that right there that's already your calling in some kind of way. You can't please everybody, but that's gotta be your calling, son, you know? Cause like I fear myself. Like, you know, my biggest obstacle is always myself. Like, you know, I had to humble myself, like, even to the point where I may have leaned myself the other way sometimes, that I let too much shit go. But I'm still grateful for that version of me and not the other one. You know what I'm saying? Because like with the other one, you always risk it losing. With the chill version I am now, it's like, you got it. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? The A's still there if you need it, but I ain't playing face cards and shit so quick no more, you know? I ain't bumping the intensity level up. And I always been a cool nigga. That was the thing I just posted today. I'm like, I don't know how I had such a bad temper because, nigga, like, I got friends that's probably considered by most dumb people as nerds. But these motherfuckers is brilliant. And they brilliant and we have a bond because I'm intellectually a nerd too. I read random shit. I remember random stats, baseball stats, football stats, basketball stats. Tony Gwynn, the 84 Cubs, like I can recite that shit. Like I'm a TV show buff, whatever that word was, after staccato, nigga. Don't Kevin Garnett me, but whatever that word is, I'm a TV buff. I know my history, all that shit, bro. So like, I'm smart. Like, shit, I like planets and temperatures, and I get on Google Maps and I read about a place, nigga. I might just Google Uzbekistan and read about that motherfucker for 10 minutes. Like, I'm that kind of dude. Like, somebody posts something, I love biopics, you know, Ray, Ali, shit like that, Tupac, NWA Strap, like anything that was made about somebody, I'm pretty much gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what race they are, I'm pretty much gonna like it. Especially if it's somebody black though, that's extra. So if it's like Malcolm X, Jackie Robinson, shit like that, that shit got me. You know what I'm saying? Time period pieces, TV shows set in certain time periods, the 80s, 70s, 90s. I don't want to see no fucking slave shit, no Jim Crow shit. You know what I'm saying? But 70s, 80s, 60s, I'm fascinated by it. Now, when I was a kid, I used to Google old shit, 1920s, read about shit, this and that. And then when I got older, when I first got my hands on YouTube, I Google a lot of shit I wanted to see, a lot of speeches from the 50s and 60s. So like, I'm that kind of intellectual prowess. Like, I really believe I have visions. I speak prophecies. So I know I'm an intelligent nigga. So like, once I learned to walk away from like being challenged by stupidity, stupid niggas, the world became my oyster. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I realized, as long as I know I'm respected, once I realized not making it look like I won, mean I'm really winning. Like, I was ready to lay it all on the line for any battle. Now, you can't call me to a battle. You know what I'm saying? It's like a motherfucker, you know, dissing 50 Cent. No, well, not him, because he gonna dissing Hove or something. Like, unless you could really rap, I don't care. And that's when I really started winning. I guess I always had a bad temper anyway. And then I always had the stigma of, man, I was a big dude and I'm good looking nigga. So like, you know, and I'm smart and I can talk. So like not being able to fight really wasn't an option. You know what I'm saying? Like it just wasn't an option. Like even with the way my DNA made with my daddy and my uncle and my granddaddy, they all from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And then my mama and my granddaddy and all my aunts and uncles, they from Camp, Mississippi. So that's like them two hot ass cities. And then I'm born in Gary, Indiana. So like that's a spicy combination, bro, of aggression and temper and flashing out and shit, moonshine and shit, you know? And gun toting and seeing shit, you know what I'm saying, that no human brain should probably see. You coming from that shit from two places where that shit going on. And then you go to another place where it's going on. So it's like, for me to just be confident nigga I had to be able to throw them hands. I had to be able to fight two niggas. That's when it really hit me. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. Tell y'all a beautiful story. I'm all off track like a motherfucking runaway train, but fuck it. Let me tell y'all a story, man. I had a radio, a big radio, a boombox. I was in 6th grade. And one of them motherfuckers took 60 batteries. Then like the nigga had on school days and shit. I mean, Do the Right Thing. I'm playing fucking rapping Duke. Da ha, da ha, da ha, ha, ha. I'm playing that shit. I'm bumping that shit. I got that shit right here. So at 6th grade, I'm already that nigga. You know what I'm saying? By the time I was in 6th grade, I would go skip at different middle schools and talk to chicks in the middle school. Cause like the girls in my grade, we was just really friends. You know what I'm saying? And then I wasn't talking to nobody in 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was different. I wanted to go up to the middle school, see what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, let motherfuckers know I'm coming, you know? So I had my radio, skipping and shit. I go to the Dairy Queen, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some ice cream and shit. It's a chick back there. She looked like Antoinette, the rapper. She had the haircut and shit, so I wasn't trying to holler at her if she old, but I was trying to get some extra ice cream. You know what I'm saying? I let a nigga hold my radio. I don't even say no name, niggas grown. But I let a nigga hold my radio, and it was two old niggas. And I ain't really paying attention to these niggas because fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I was about 7 deep. But now, remember, we young. I'm just big to be young. These niggas, in fairness, they still young. And these niggas is old. Like, probably been to boys' school old, like 14, 15, little muscles on them and shit. And so when I turn around, come out the thing, I go to get my radio, right? And the nigga say, man, get your motherfucking hands off my radio. I'm like, oh, what? No, nigga, you niggas is gonna have to murk me. I'm not going to my mama house, nigga, without this radio, nigga. It just ain't happening. I'm not walking in that motherfucker talking about a nigga took my radio. I just don't got the balls to do it, nigga. I'd rather suffer whatever fate you niggas is gonna lay on me right here. Burner, whatever, nigga. You not taking this radio, nigga. I'm not walking in that house and looking my mama in her motherfucking face and be like, I let a nigga take my radio. I just wasn't built like that, nigga. Ain't what happening. So the nigga wouldn't let my shit go. So the nigga that was kind of blocking me, I just cracked that nigga, bro. Right in this shit. Got him with a good one. But when I did that, the other nigga hit me in my motherfucking nose with the hand that wasn't holding the motherfucking radio. That nigga hit my shit right here. That shit hurt so bad. I felt like an eagle breaking his beak to start over, nigga. That's how bad that shit hurt, nigga. Like, that's some of the most painful shit I ever felt in my life. And so after he hit me, my shit was gushing. I'm hands up, I'm getting something in. I'm trying. And I'm standing with my back up against, they got the two windows at the Dairy Queen. I'm standing in the middle. So them niggas can't really grab me. I'm kicking at a nigga and punching down. And so niggas stung me in my eye. So I'm like, my nose bleeding. I can't fucking see. Nigga hit me again. I'm holding my eye, my nose. Niggas start walking off. I start following them niggas, bro. My shit bleed. My eye swole as fuck. This motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going home without that radio, bro. I will follow you niggas to your crib, nigga. Like, we gonna have to do this shit all the way till you get home or wherever y'all going. Or till you see somebody else, and then they gonna have to tag in. Cause I'm not going home without this radio channel. And I followed the niggas, and the niggas stopped. Like, oh, nigga, you want some more? I'm like, bro, it's gonna have to be some more. And it was a nigga across the street walking his dog. And that nigga was like, man, I know you. What's your name? And I'm like, man, I'm John. He like, man, nigga came over there. Like, you John Bunch, right? I'm like, yeah, that's me. And so, nigga was like, oh, y'all niggas in trouble. And he's like, oh, man, we was just playing with the nigga, man, testing the nigga gangsta and shit. I'm like, no, y'all wasn't. No, y'all wasn't. But it's cool. Got my shit. Went back to the crib. And what I found out is some of the same niggas that didn't even help me laughed at me for getting beat up. That shit changed me. You know what I'm saying? That shit made me more selfish. That shit made me feel like I was better than niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't wake up feeling like that. That made me feel like that. Cause I felt like, here I am fighting two niggas older than me. And just cause I'm a fly nigga or I play all the time or I done won a few fights, but I done lost some, the nigga laughing at me for standing my ground to two niggas. But you know who wasn't laughing? The older niggas. The street niggas. They was in that bitch like Nick Saban. He like, oh shit, this nigga fought these two niggas? Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? So the niggas I probably would have been cool with more, that's still cool, but it drew the line from like my friends was either like straight like in the books and being good kids, or they was just some downright rough riders. Like, I wasn't gonna mess with no in-between niggas, cause I seen the niggas can be scared watching me lose and still laugh at me, but still wanna hang with me. And I was like, oh nah, I'm gonna have to start classifying niggas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I always had that gene, man, and it wasn't because I wasn't loved. Like, I was immensely loved, nigga. Like, my mama loved the shit out of me. My sisters, my brothers, my aunt. Bro, the beginning of my life, the only Carson Period Scott I ever got was from my aunt, bro. I knew that was going to be the greatest gift ever. Like, that was the shit I was going to wear to the sock up, nigga. Like, I was immensely loved. I used to have my uncle, he would take me out and have his girlfriend teach me how to count. Like, I was counting money at 3-4 years old. Like, I was just immensely loved. Like, people would come pick me up, kick it with me. You know what I'm saying? Where that boy at? You know what I'm saying? You know, on the truck with my daddy all the time. Like, I was loved. So this ain't no, if a motherfucker would have made me a cheese sandwich story, like whatever diabolical shit came out of me was all me. Like, so I don't blame my parents for nothing. Matter of fact, I appreciate them for their support for the amount of times I did fuck up. Yeah, like I had amazing parents and they weren't even together. You know what I'm saying? So coming from where they was coming from and making it at a time when they made it, nigga, I don't blame them for nothing. Any asshole behavior is some type of defect that was inside of me that I couldn't control. So like that was something going on with how the world interpreted me. You know what I'm saying? Or how I interpreted the world, my interactions with the world. Now, of course, was motherfuckers around me tough and ready to take something out or get taken out on principle? Yeah. Everybody I came across. But they were civil with it. You know what I'm saying? Most of them. So that was just like, to me, an asset used to survive. So, but yeah, to say all that to say, I'm lucky I'm here. I'm lucky you hearing me, so whoever you are, share this with your partner. Share this with your nephew, bro. You know how many dudes call me and be like, hey man, my son reading your book right now. Now my other son reading your book, bro. Like, to me, that's 1 million views. That's in the streets. It's easy to just hit like, bro. Don't even be giving a fuck, but you just like, man, I know this nigga be having the bottles. This nigga got the clothes. This nigga rapping. He got the weed. Let me like this nigga shit. This nigga big. He can fight. Let me like this nigga shit. I see this nigga out. Niggas don't see me out. So if you like my shit, you either you like it, you fucking with me, or you like it. Like, you fucking with me. I don't have that big bad wolf presence because I don't be nowhere. And I ain't no, I'm still a wolf. I'm just big. See how I wordplay? I'd rather be a big wolf than big and bad. See? And I was gifted and talented, bro. Like, I used to go to spelling bees and win. You know what I'm saying? Like, teachers used to get mad. I used to be the one, niggas be like, man, go talk to her, use them big words, nigga. I'd be like, man, I just make up some shit, and it wouldn't be nothing crazy on no, it'd just be like, man, we got multiple things going on at home and, we've all saw some things this past week. We talk about it, dudes don't know how to like voice their frustration. We fight to fight it out. She'd be like, oh, that was so eloquently said, John. I'm gonna give y'all a second chance. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the combustible makeup of what I saw and what I felt and who I was. And as I got older, I'm like coming to grips of being a child growing up in a grown man body. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really never felt like I just remember when I had to really stop being a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, not because I probably wasn't a kid, even though I was smart, but it was like, nah, nigga, it's like, you can't be no kid no more. Like, even though I think I could, my family ain't gonna let nobody fuck with me. But it was like, the shit I put myself in and the way I felt about the world at the time, I just had to stop being a kid. So, shout out to the Boston Celtics, man. I took you niggas down memory lane and shit, parked and shit. Broke out a motherfucking fifth of whistle pig and started talking my shit. But this is what you get, man. Shout out to the Boston Celtics, man. Amazing. Tatum, Brown, Holiday, White, KP. Shout out Al Horford, the OG. Al Horford was in the league before Ludacris made Fast and Furious, nigga. That's how long that nigga been in the league, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Like, Al Horford came in the league before Young Jeezy came out, damn near, nigga. Gucci Man. Like, Al Horford been in the league, bro. I know he's in the league when the Celtics won the first time. Al bullshit aside, he came in like, what, 07? That's a nice run for an OG, bro. To get your shit after 15 years? That's sweeter than the kiwi, boy. So shout out to Boston, man. I think they got a chance to run it back. You know, everybody know I just shouted out Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday's definitely a Hall of Famer. You know, I'm a big Drew Holiday fan. Him, White, Tatum, Brown, KP, Horford. That's a hell of a starting five, B. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer. I fuck with Boston, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad to see Tatum get that pressure off from Brown. I'm glad to see him get the acknowledgement, man. My guy on the gram, Coach ABC, down there in Atlanta, man, you know, been having Brown since he was young. It's good to see that come through. Just everybody get it. Holiday do it on two different teams. As a defensive stock, come on, bro. Hey, man, point guards make shit happen, bro. That play defense, they make shit happen. And Drew Holiday is a prime example of that. He can give you 13 and be worth 30. Stop playing, man. Tatum stepped it up the last 3 games. I'm sure he heard the fuss. You know, I think the media manipulated damn near the narratives that affected the series. Like, Boston was playing good. Brown was playing good. But all you heard was how bad Tatum was playing. So, like, now if I'm Dallas, I'm shitty. I'm like, why is y'all firing this nigga up? You know, like, if you was finna fight somebody and then the niggas around him like, bro, you boxing like shit, bro. They gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, y'all cooked the narrative. Brown's outplaying him. He been outplaying him since here. He ain't made this amount of threes. He ain't did this. Come on, bro, they up 3-0. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if he a hooper, bro, he know what he ain't doing right, but he up 3-0. That's where the shit comes from. Like, everybody scrutinizing his life, his game. And they winning. Because y'all wanted to do it to Brown. Brown got the bread. Y'all wanted to do Jaylen Brown with the chop and screw. He just started hooping. Well, he been hooping, but he just, like, took it to another level. And so now everybody was extra needy on Tatum. Like, oh, man, why? Bro, let that man hoop, man. That man had double-digit rebounds, 9 assists. Come on. And then another thing I think the media oversaturated was, I think they turned the Kyrie shit into adventure for them. It was already going to be hell, bro. But y'all talking about how it's affecting them, Oh, them Boston motherfuckers was like, okay, we got him. You know, like, that's all they talking about on SportsCenter. Kyrie, what he dealt with, playing in Boston, Look, man, if I know everybody gotta earn that shit. LeBron had to earn it. Jordan got it, but he still had to earn it. But I think Kyrie earned it to where, because think about the narrative psychologically, right? If you hearing, like, how bad you done played there, you know it's a motherfucker in the third row calling you some shit. It's a motherfucker behind him doing this. You know what I'm saying? Then it's a motherfucker mouthing some shit. As you see that shit in 0.6 seconds. But I still think from a media standpoint, I'd be like, hey, man, Kyrie, it ain't been good, but he's earned that leeway as a champion for me to think he's going to play better. And I think when the narrative started making it about how bad Boston was for his psyche, I think that shit just took it to another level. So congratulations to the champs through all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I think Luka be all right. I think Luka learned an extremely hard lesson. Same way through the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody praised him. But then the people with the microphones and the voice, the views and the eyes, they start calling him out of shape, lazy, calling him a crybaby, bad sport. So I don't care what that shit they write over there, wherever you from, Lithuania or something, bro, that they don't read them papers over here, cuz. I ain't never seen a nigga tweet one nigga from Lithuania. So, like, they can ride with you, but if they say you over here, if Brian Windhorst get on that motherfucker and be like, bro, you out of shape, you throwing temper tantrums, that's what we gonna see. We ain't gonna see a nigga riding from the goat shed. We ain't gonna see him. Like, his internet don't reach over here. So You got to pay attention to what the American journalists, the commentators are saying, and then just fix it. Because when you fixed it in game 4, it was amazing. So, and then you got to let Kyrie cook sometime. I know it's hard, bro, but big stage, you want to go down swinging, be the hammer and shit, but you got to share a spotlight, bro. Somebody that's done won it. I think that third game, he had a chance to get a crazy rhythm. Could have got like 40, 45. So I think you'll learn from that. You got time. You one of my favorite players. You'll be back. Man, I don't know why I had this dream, bro. Like, it was like this female, like, MMA fighter trying to put her knee in my motherfucking neck, bro. Like, I don't know how I got in the MMA cage and shit. I don't know how I was losing. But it was just a wild-ass dream. And then when I shook that off, same motherfucker had on, like, a regular outfit in school. And we was in classroom. We grown, but we, like, in class as kids. And that motherfucker try to get the same hole. And I'm at the desk like, what the fuck? Weird-ass dream, bro. I don't know what that shit means. If anybody out here is a dream interpreter, I'm not paying you. But shit, you could tell me something, you know? Shit, that shit was crazy. And I always had strange dreams, like, just strange-ass dreams. Nothing really, like, too crazy, but it'd be some, like, mismatch shit from here, shit from there, shit that time. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be just all kind of mixed match. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be a grown man in my car in my backyard as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. So, but that's the thing about having a vivid intellectual span. It's going to never turn off. So just pray, keep going. So before I get out of here, man, ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man, get a copy of my book, The Game Changer. You need The Game Changer, whether you want to admit it or not, man. Read The Game Changer. And then pass it to one of your homies, and I bet you it's dope, man. You probably buying one. Because usually when cats buying from me, they buy one from their friends, a couple of it from their friends. I had a dude buy 7, dude buy 5. Like, you know, it's going to change your life, man. You know what I'm saying? I really put my heart into this book. Got another book coming. It's really on some fly shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be the one, like, that's going to be the one in that where, like, it's on some fly shit, some player shit. So it's different, but it's coming too. I ain't gonna even say the name, because if I say the name, right, somebody accidentally had that same name on some shit and be like, oh, I ain't gonna do it. I wouldn't do it, you know? Nah. I just think different, man. So, like, shit, the name of my book gonna be so fly, like, I just rather niggas see it on the book. You know what I'm saying? Cause niggas see your shit and straight jack your shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, your shit'll be coming out, nigga, with some different motherfucking keyboards and trumpet right here, and nigga be trying to put his whack ass flow on your shit. Like, nah. Keep your shit to yourself, bro. Like, just show niggas. Be like, oh, boom. Yeah, what you mean? I mean, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep people out your shit that go for men and women. Like, out of your top 100 moves, if you make 100 moves, right, really all of them, you know, and motherfucker, you can feed a motherfucker some tuna. Hey, yeah, man, so, you know, and I don't got to feed no tuna. But that's just kind of conversation sometimes. But like your moves, even what you thinking, what you visualizing, and keep that shit to yourself, because it's your dream. The minute I share my dream with you and I don't fully know how you gonna react to it, I may tarnish it the way my brain works. So I'm gonna think some shit gonna work, you know what I'm saying? And if I tell you about it and you don't think it's gonna work and I fuck with you like that, it's gonna fuck with the way I look at my dream. So I just kind of keep my dreams to myself and try to just execute them. Unless it's like my close-knit loved ones, and I know they're going to be like, oh, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a nephew, man. Like, this boy a genius. Like, a genius, bro. Like, it's unadulterated. Like, smart dude, great network of friends. You know what I'm saying? Great alumni, like, strong network. We both fathers. We chop it up a lot. You know what I'm saying? And he got it. And he be telling me, like, you there, you got the message. You got the swag. You got the look. I'm in the lane. Like, I'm for cats 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's done seen it, but now I want to see the good side of it. See, once you flip that pillow over to the cold side, you always got to flip it over when it's cold. You don't want to see no more of the bullshit. Like, you want to see the beautiful shit. You want to sit around and be around people that can handle themselves if necessary, but can also conduct themselves as necessary. And talking about big money shit, coping with shit, family shit, situational peace of mind, work, employment type shit like that. That's what you want to surround yourself with. Real game, real nuggets. Real people that's gonna be honest with you. Don't surround yourself with no weasel activity. Don't surround yourself with nobody that's gonna lie to you. Somebody's gonna say something, anything that makes you uncomfortable. You don't have to spend 1 second further around that person. So that's my lane, and that's what I got, and that's what's coming. So, like, yeah, you're going to see shit like on streaming services and everything. It's just a matter of time. Look at this. Come on, bro. Like for real, man. Like, who the fuck going on, bro? You see this shit, man. Like, this shit ain't never changed, too. Like, you can ask somebody. I always been like, I have a fit, bro. I iron my fit, nigga. My shoes clean, fresh. You know what I'm saying? Skin and shit, nice and shiny and shit, bro. Like, no cold in my eyes, shit, no food. I don't eat, nigga, before I go out, shit. Keep some gum, peppermint type shit. Dre car or something, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? I used to put the shit in my ear so when I'm tall, girl had to bend over, I bend down, she was, ooh. That's a cheat code for you tall niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want, if you same height as most girls, you put that shit in your ear, she gonna like, God damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, put that shit like right here. If you're short, nigga, you put it on your hand. And you know, she fly, you kiss her hand, like, you know what I'm saying? Hold your hand up. She got the scent where you just shake her hand. That's short nigga shit. Like, you fly, you put it right here. Now, you can be tall. You be tall, put it on your hand. You be short, put it on your ear. It just depends on what kind of girl you like. But the ear shit, I started that shit in my district. I hadn't seen no niggas doing that shit, especially for the reason I said I'm doing that shit. Yeah. I was on some shit as a kid, bro. I was first nigga, I used to bleach my own jeans in the tub. My mom like, nigga, you fuck them up, you're not getting no more. I'm like, bet. First pair, I kind of fucked them up, ate out too much. They had to shovel some snow, nigga. I went back. I'm like, oh, can you buy me that same pair? Yeah, same pair, nigga. Laced them motherfuckers up. Then I used to have, that's back when niggas had a little muscle shirt with the zipper and shit. So I had a baby blue muscle shirt with the jeans, with the all white motherfucking ponies and shit, with the baby blue logo and shit. Like, now nigga in the basement used to cut my hair and shit. I kept that nigga $5, pay that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Keep my shit tight. I just was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just roll different. So that's my audience. And before I go, I got to get out of here. I'm going to give y'all my top 5 40 and over of childhood crushes. My top 5. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. I'm going to go 5 to 1 because I don't want to give 1 first. Number 5 on my list, Spinderella. Spinderella just had a swag, female DJ. It used to be Pepper, but then I started like, kind of like, I think I went and seen him and I'm like, oh man, Cinderella, you know what I'm saying? Spinderella. Just her swag, the haircut at the time, I was younger. So like, I was just fascinated with her. You know what I'm saying? Then like I understood her responsibility as a DJ. Like she was making that motherfucker rock. You didn't see women DJs. You know what I'm saying? So like seeing Spinderella was like on some revolutionary shit. Like, and she peppered that motherfucking group. Like she was the spice to that motherfucker. It was salt, pepper, spice. Spinderella, nigga. She just had it. Number 4, Kim Fields, Tootie. Shit, you know, Tootie swagged up, man. Facts of Life was some shit you was watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she got older, she stayed with the glow. So, like, I was a young nigga, you know, I was always fascinated with Kim Fields, her time and her attitude. She just wasn't a corny broad, like, but you could tell she was from somewhere else, but she just had that swag when you was younger. Number 3, it's gonna seem somewhat disrespectful to the homie, but I got Janet Jackson number 3. Only because Janet so much older. Even though when she was Charlene, I put myself at that time, at that age. That's why she on the list. Nah, when she was Penny, that's who got burnt with the iron. She was Penny on Good Times. And then she was Charlene. You know, Janet just, that swag, man, that they're like, oh shit, like, it's Janet Jackson. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always say, like, you put Janet Jackson in a room with 100 other women, you gonna remember Janet Jackson. Like, she was, you know, when you was a kid, like Penny, Charlene, Penny was beautiful, bro. I cried when that bitch burnt Penny with that iron, nigga. I was mad a motherfucker, bro. I think I got in trouble at school, nigga. Like, when that episode used to come on, bro, I was mad. I'm like, that's fucking child abuse, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, see that lady burn that girl with that iron? Shh. Man, that shit was terrifying. That lady was down there Freddy Krueger, nigga. So, then when you start seeing her on Different Strokes and shit, she had that swag, had the older haircut, like some chicks like 5 or 6 years. That shit be curled out like that on some fly shit. Janet Jackson. Number 2, at the time, I got Roxanne Shante, man. Like, man, like, Shante was like neighborhood Miss America, bro. Like, and she had bars. Like, her shit was, you could put her shit, she was washing most niggas. That's what kind of made the shit really, like, she's the first, Light, like, I would fuck with Light when back then niggas played vinyl records. Nigga played it. That shit came on, we bumped it, we bought it. You know, certain shit we'll know, like the shit she had with the fat nigga on the train, when they was standing on the train and shit, the fast shit, like other shit, but like niggas wasn't bumping a whole Light tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, Roxanne Shante is the first female rapper where I put the tape in and just let that motherfucker ride. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the hood, like, kicking it, like I would like the DOC or some shit. Like, that's how her shit was riding. Like, she could rap. And so, the swag, the attitude, you ever seen her in an interview, like, it was that perfect, like, if you say something dumb, she gonna check you. Like, when you growing up as a kid, like, you know, them the most attractive chicks, because you ain't got to worry about them, like, just randomly talking to niggas or just saying dumb shit to either other chicks. Like, they gonna be pretty solid. Like, you should have to have a combination of a vault to get to a woman, you know what I mean? Like, niggas shouldn't be able to get to a woman. Most niggas, you know? So, it should be a little gruffness to her, nigga. Like, you know, you can be nice. I don't know motherfucker want no extra chatty, extra friendly motherfucker. Not deep down. If he do, he ain't happy. he just going through it for whatever reason, the kids or society or he homeless or whatever. But nigga, ain't no nigga gonna. Now you can have a woman that talk a lot to her friends about they shit, but like even then you be like, all right, that's enough. But a motherfucker that talk too much about your shit and you ain't said, man, shut your ass up. Oh yeah, you ain't happy. You couldn't go nowhere. You fucked up. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna spend my life with you and protect you and let you talk too much where I can't be like, man, shut your ass up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can tell me some shit. So Shantae had that attitude and she was fine, bro. The good hair and shit. Went back to the natural pony, the big earrings, brown skin. It was easy. And number one, man. Shaka Khan. Man, I seen Shaka Khan, I think on Soul Train. I had to be about 6. I think she was singing Tell Me Something Good. So I don't know if it was live or they was showing it over. Like she had like the fucking Tarzan and Jane, the dress. Back then, that motherfucker super skimpy. Like, it'd be skimpy now. If you seen, it'd be some shit you see in Miami yesterday. Or some LA, Vegas. Like, it was that skimpy. She was rocking that motherfucker, man. I'm like, oh, shit. And so then my auntie gave me a poster. I had the poster, Shaka Khan, put that up. I just thought aesthetically, as a kid, like, I just thought she was one of the most beautiful women of all time when I was a young boy. Like, and she could sing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you be hearing your mom, you hear that motherfucker come on, you know what I'm saying? The people that's drinking, everybody having a good time, laughing. You know what I'm saying? They singing that shit word for word, like, Shaka Khan. You know what I'm saying? And then you just add the swag, the style. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time you saw her, she was fly as shit, bro. And you a young nigga, like when you confident, right? You really see a woman like for where you gonna meet her in your life. So like, you could be 8 and be like, man, I that's my level. That's my speed. Like, I always had a box, a checklist, you know what I'm saying? Brown, smooth skin, and round. So that's like, you know, like, that's what I went for. Like, my mom from Mississippi, my dad from Memphis. You know what I mean? Like, it had to be damn near my shade or darker. You know what I'm saying? Like, even as a kid, that's what I love. So Shaka Khan just had the grace, the style, the aura, the talent. It was easy. Honorable mention, I got JJ Fad. JJ Fad was spectacular. Like JJ Fad was like, hey, come look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all come here. JJ Fad them, they number 2 in the countdown. Come here. Like, that shit was fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, hearing like King T at 6 in the morning and I had homies who used to go to LA. Like, none of that shit made me want to go to LA. Like, watching Colors or go even to California. But like, seeing like JJ Fad and like that fun side, like the hammer shit, I was like, damn, them niggas out there having a ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, the weather, the trees, the cars. This nigga got 80 people dancing, nigga. Like, this ain't just two niggas with a mic. This nigga got 75 people dancing on stage, bro. 30 people. 7, 8 motherfuckers, bro, in 50, 60 some cities. Oh, them niggas having fun. That's why I was like when niggas, I ain't never laughed at an MC Hammer joke, nigga. And never made one. Even when the nigga was wearing the pants. I was like, them niggas getting money. Like, bro, that was just simple math, nigga. This nigga started being on cartoons, nigga, cereal boxes, Pepsi commercials. They started selling this nigga at motherfucking J.C. Penney's, nigga. I was like, oh yeah, these niggas getting some money. And that nigga brought out JJ Fad, and I was like, oh shit. That's Cali? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Like, you know how you look for your age, nigga. So when you see places like, and people who like, damn, it might be wild out there, but that son taking care of their ass. That's how you seen JJ Fad. Like, it is what it is. I hope you enjoy my top 5, dead or alive. I'd be remiss if I didn't give an honorable mention. No Dr. Umar to Wonder Woman, you know. Everybody know I don't partake. You know, my list is, you know, chocolate. Like a chocolate factory, you know. But, you know, I probably, you know, I'd have called AAA for Wonder Woman, you know. You know, not saying nothing else, you know. I'm not. I don't partake, but I would have just called AAA and made sure they got there, you know. That's all. Honorable mention, man. Shout out Dr. Umar, man. I fuck with Dr. Umar and shit. Yeah. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Follow me on all socials, man. Let me tell y'all my socials so y'all can get this shit right. Because y'all be tweaking. First of all, order the book, dog. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, The Game Changer. Find my book. Go to Amazon, order the book, man. Change your life. Buy one for everybody you know, bro. That's just real talk. Then you want to go to my IG, bro. Let's go. Concrete Genius Pod, bro. That's ConcreteGeniuspod. Follow that on Instagram. If you got Facebook, Concrete Genius Media, all my videos are on there. Like, even the older ones are on there. If you have YouTube, this is my YouTube. Concrete space Genius space pod. That's my YouTube. If you got Twitter, my Twitter is Concrete Genius 6. One word. Concrete Genius 6. My other Twitter is Sauce McKenzie. SAUCE_McKenzie. And last but not least, say one of the best for last, you know. My TikTok. Shout out to my TikTok, man. I be getting love on TikTok, bro. My TikTok is Concrete Genius Pod. At Concrete Genius Pod. That's the whole layout. You ain't got no excuses to not be soaking up this game. Ain't nobody got to know you getting it from me, cuz. But I'm dropping jewels now. And they coming in real time. And I got people in my ear like, keep going, keep going, keep going. Drop another one tomorrow. Just get on there and drop one. So it's gonna be all right. You know, it's gonna be all right, man. You know, I'm in this shit to win it. And I ain't never not got up when I slipped, stood straight up when I ain't feel like it or a motherfucking run. Unless I had to. You gonna be all right. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. And we got the all you audio joints, man. You go to my Buzzsprout. Just type in Concrete Genius Podcast and Buzzsprout. That'll take you there. You got Apple. Find my podcast on Apple. Like it, share it. And share the shit, bro. You like it. Don't just DM me tomorrow. That was fire, bro. I can't wait. Share that shit, bro. Like, it's time. Like, it's you part of the mission. If you rock with me now and you listen to my shit on a regular, you part of the mission. So it's time. It's time. We up. Peace. Love y'all, man. Stay safe. We out.